What's up, my curly nistas? Today we're going to be dyeing our hair. As you can see, my hair was already stretched. It is in its natural state and baby is looking crazy. So we're going to be going in with our WELLA color charm, and this requires 2 bottles because I have a lot of hair, and when you mix it, it's literally like 2 parts to 1 bottle. So if you put in 1 bottle, you're going to be putting in 2 parts of developer. And today we used 30 developer, and baby, when I say my hair was so tangled, I was just like, what is going on?
This is gonna be fun.
So, if you're new to this channel, my name is Shireen Nicole. Happy to meet you. Let me know if there's anything that you would like to see on these videos, hair tutorials, things of that nature. But for now, we are dyeing our hair, and I hope you've been enjoying the videos thus far. So just sit back, relax, and stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications so you can get notified every time I post a video. So if you like that type of content where we just color, relax, wash the hair, and then see the outcome, then sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Y'all, it's like I didn't even comb through this. I'm really ready to get a relaxer, and I probably should have did that instead of coloring my hair, because at this point I'm really getting agitated. If y'all see me tearing, it's because something's in my eye and it stopped me mid-process of doing this. And so I really don't know how this color is going to turn out, because I literally spent about 20 minutes off camera trying to get this, whatever it is, hair or eyelash or whatever it is, out of my eye. And so I do not know, but we are not touching the blonde piece. That's how much my hair grew out from the blonde piece. Okay, baby, yes. So we just covering the black part, and then we'll rinse it through to the blonde. Look at this. I legit put a comb through my head. Even though y'all didn't see me do it, y'all could tell when I comb through my hair and when I don't. Like the front of my head, I did not comb through, but the back, I said, oh no, this is a whole nother beast we gotta comb through. Oh my gosh, that's straight torture. Nothing is perfect. You can't not touch the blonde pieces, but we try not to. And then like I said, we'll just run it through on the ends, and if anything, I could always go over it again. But baby, this is a one and done, okay? Trying not to mess up the floors. I probably should have put something down, but it's okay, because this is what we do. We do stuff on the fly. This one only has a little bit of blonde, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover that. We'll see what that do. But yes, honey, hopefully y'all enjoying these videos. My gosh, my eye is burning. And this is not combed, you see? So this is exactly why hairstylists don't like to do their own hair. We like to be pampered, honey. We don't want to be doing our own hair. This is just too much. Styling, yes. Coloring and all this other stuff, probably not. Ooh, baby, I combed through and it just knots right back up. Oh, sweet Jesus. Y'all could probably hear me raking through the damn knots. And this is another reason why I want to relax my hair. Those single strand knots that turn into multiple strand knots, that part. Child, oh my God. All right, and this is exactly how I be losing hair, because I just be raking through, but I digress. I definitely commend the stylists that can do this at home all the time, especially when your hair gets longer, because the one thing we don't want is breakage on the blonde part. I'm not feeling that. This is 30 volume, and we're not trying to put that to sit as long as we're letting it sit on our dark parts. And like I said, the front probably been processed for now, who knows, 20-30 minutes. So we probably gonna end up rinsing out the front. But being that my hair is so dark, it's probably not gonna get that light, honestly. Which is why I always go in with 30, is to try to get it the lightest I can. But the only way you're gonna get your hair really light and then the color take is using bleach. Like legit, that is the only way to lighten your hair color. And then you would just go in and deposit the hair color that you want, or lift the blonde that you have, you feel me? Like for example, I could go in and lighten this blonde instead of tainting it with this burgundy-ish red, which is actually a red blonde, if you will. So there's that. I don't think there's no red blonde, honey. Okay. But once again, like I said, my hair is very dark, but it takes to bleach very well. Very, very well. Does not take to color too well. People will swear up and down, did you color your hair before? I went to the salon and I was like, no, I didn't. I was like, my hair doesn't like color, but it does like bleach. And so they found that out the hard way. That's why you'll always see me lightening my hair with bleach to whatever color I want it. And then that's it. And I think that's what I should have did. So now we're just gonna have to see how this turns out. I'll be back. All right, y'all, here is the finished color. So it's just in here, it's just sitting like this. Y'all peep this length. Okay, baby, like the length is lengthening. Let's hope we keep the length, okay? And we don't get no fallout or no hair mishaps or whatever. But I'm always game to try something new. And so here's what the back is looking like. Hopefully y'all can see that because I don't see what y'all seeing. So this is what the back is looking like. Tried my best not to touch the blonde, and if I did, oh well. And like I said, we'll just run that down through the ends. This is what's left out of 2 bottles of color, so I do have a good amount left. And then I'll just run that through, let it sit probably for 10 minutes and rinse that out. Because that hair is already processed and we really don't need to be lifting it to anything, but we will. I'm gonna set my timer. Oh my gosh, what y'all think? This is supposed to be a light blonde. I'm telling you, it's not gonna turn blonde. It's just not, with a bag or without. Anyways, I'll put a picture up so you guys can see the actual color that it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be making your hair like this coppery red ginger. If you're a ginger, you know what I'm saying? That kind of color. Like, baby, it ain't gonna do that, but I guarantee you it's gonna do that for this. And this already looks like ginger, so it is what it is, honey. All right, I'm setting my timer for, it should be 30 minutes, but I'm probably gonna leave it on an hour just to make sure everything seeps in and goes through and we all good. And then we will get on to the next. All right, in the meantime, what I'm gonna use to clean up my edges, I didn't put any Vaseline or anything to protect it, so I'm gonna go in with this. It's Clean Touch. And this is just like a color remover. They've got plenty of different ones on the market. I just put some on a tissue and then I go in and wipe it down and it comes right off along with the tissue sometimes, but I just wipe along the edges of where the color is so that it won't stay. You see, it comes right off, look. It takes the color right off. So if y'all are not familiar with anything like that, I can definitely leave a link down below. I'm not sure if they have that exact brand, but color remover is color remover, honey. If I find this one, the Roux, if I find this one, then I'll link it. And if not, I'll link one that is just as good, honey. Y'all, it looks like it's turning red. And before you say it, I know you're not supposed to put it on your scalp, but baby, you by yourself, you gotta do what you gotta do to get this color in, okay? And that's what it's gonna be. And once again, you can put a little bit of that in the scalp area and get it out, but we're gonna shampoo, it's gonna come right out. Time is still ticking. I don't have a plastic bag for my head. I've got to re-up on a lot of things, honey. To be a hairstylist, I'm missing a lot of things. I have a lot of shampoos, conditioners. I need to re-up on gloves. I need to re-up on shower caps so that I can contain this mess and have the heat activated and actually do something with it. Normally, if I don't have one, I'll go and grab me just a bag or whatever, but I use this for the trash, which is the color bottles and stuff like that. So, honey, we are gonna keep going. We are 10 minutes in and I will be back probably after 30 minutes and then we'll wash it out. All right, y'all, so right now it has been 22 minutes and I'm gonna go ahead and start going over the back. So I'm gonna put my gloves back on and I'm gonna just run this down and then we're jumping in the shower, honey. Whether the color came out or not, I don't know. Not the glove, oh no. Y'all, this is my only pair of gloves. I'm upset, it just broke. Oh my God. The stuff that happens, I swear. Let's take this out. Let's see what it's looking like. It don't look no different. Y'all see a difference? I probably should have left it for 40 minutes. Well, that's all, folks. It's giving a chocolatey brown almost. Enough mess. That's my problem. I'm a little impatient, which is another reason why I like bleach. As y'all know, the longer color sits, the more it oxidizes, which is not a good thing, but we're just gonna put this on real quick, see what we get out of it, and call it a day, honey. Hopefully I have enough, because that part's gonna take really quick. Ooh, it's taking already. Oh my God. Look at this hair. Yep, see that? That's nice. Oh, we gotta take this puppy out. All right, I'll be back. Wish me luck. Woo! Oh my God. Not bad. Y'all, that Argan moisturizing shampoo by Difeel, it feels amazing. My hair feels really hydrated, y'all. Let me show y'all the bottle again, because I was like, this is my first time using it. So this is their hydrating shampoo, and then I showed y'all the conditioner, and this stuff is, oh, it smells so good. And that conditioner feels really good in my hair. It's gliding through now. I said, baby, let me get some conditioner up in here, because your girl hasn't combed her hair since who knows when. I just had it in a little tight bun so I can put my wigs on and stuff like that. But baby, I have to wet my hair again. It's like the hair goes through the first layer and then the rest of the hair underneath be dry. Like what? All right. Ooh. It looked like it might have did a little something. All right, now that we finished our shower, ooh, child, it is hot in here. Let's see what the back is looking like. It's been a minute. I know I got some breakage. Yep, it's always right in the middle. Not bad. So we had some breakage. All in all, I say my hair is pretty straight using this. This brush is from Landot. You guys seen it before. So, not bad. It gets really hot too. I'm just gonna go in on cool and blow dry the interior of my hair so we don't get any burn marks from the flat iron that we're about to use. All right, fam. Well, it did lighten up some. I mean, I'm happy about that. You can still see my grays, but all in all, I'm happy. It got lighter. Stay tuned for part 2 because I've got a special treat for you guys. I'm going to be flat ironing my hair with a new flat iron. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.